The airport was alive, people everywhere, big, echoing halls, long lines to wait in. Our traveler felt small in the crowd, a little lost, but excitement bubbled inside. This was it, the first flight ever. The ticket felt precious in hand. Bags checked, security passed, each step a victory. Soon the gate, a portal to the sky. The plane waited, wings gleaming. Time to fly. Up the ramp into the plane, rows of seats, windows like curious eyes. A kind flight attendant showed the way. The heart beat a fast rhythm, a mix of nerves and thrill. Every sound felt sharper, the closing door, the murmur of voices. Outside, the ground crew scurried. The plane was a giant ready to wake. Seatbelts clicked, a comforting ritual. Deep breath. Ready or not, the adventure would begin. The engines roared to life. A vibration ran through the plane like a happy shiver. Slowly it began to move, faster and faster, buildings zipping by. The world tilted, a strange, exciting feeling. Then the ground was gone. Up, up, into the blue. A gasp escaped the traveler's lips. The ground shrank below, houses becoming like toys. The sky was vast, welcoming. A new world opened up above the clouds. Everything looked different from up high. Roads became winding ribbons. Cars were tiny specks moving along like ants. Fields spread out like green and brown quilts. Rivers glittered, silver threads in the sunlight. The world felt enormous, full of hidden wonders. And the clouds, so close now, puffy and white. They drifted by like giant cotton balls, each one unique. A sense of peace settled in. The world from this height seemed quiet, serene. Section 5, clouds like cotton. Higher and higher the plane climbed, until it was flying through the clouds themselves. The engines roared as the aircraft ascended, piercing through layers of atmosphere. Each moment brought us closer to the heart of the sky, where the clouds awaited like a soft, welcoming blanket. It felt like being inside a giant marshmallow. The dense clouds enveloped the plane, creating a surreal, almost otherworldly experience. The view from the window was nothing short of mesmerizing, with the fluffy white clouds stretching endlessly in every direction. The sunlight softened, turning the clouds into glowing hills of light. Rays of sunshine pierced through the cloud cover, casting a golden hue that made the entire scene look like a painting. It was as if the heavens themselves were putting on a show just for us. It was magical, like being in a dream. The serene atmosphere, combined with the gentle hum of the plane, created a sense of peace and tranquility. It was a moment of pure bliss, where time seemed to stand still. Then, just as quickly, the plane broke free, emerging above the clouds. The transition was sudden and breathtaking, revealing a vast expanse of clear blue sky. It felt like we had entered a new world, one that was untouched and pristine. Below, a sea of white stretched to the horizon. The clouds formed a continuous blanket, creating a landscape that was both familiar and alien. It was a sight that filled the heart with wonder and awe. And above, the sky was a deeper blue than imaginable. The contrast between the white clouds and the azure sky was striking, creating a visual feast for the eyes. It was a reminder of the beauty and vastness of our world. The sun shone brightly, warm on the skin. It was breathtaking. The warmth of the sun's rays added to the overall sense of wonder, making the experience even more unforgettable. It was a journey through the clouds, a moment of pure magic that would stay with us forever. Suddenly, the plane bumped. A moment of fear, a quickening of the breath. Was everything all right? But the flight attendant smiled reassuringly. Just a little turbulence, she explained, perfectly normal. The fear subsided. Outside, the clouds continued to drift, unconcerned. The sun still shone. The world was still beautiful. The traveler took a deep breath, feeling a sense of triumph. Fear was a part of the journey, but it didn't have to control it. The flight continued smooth and steady. The initial excitement gave way to a sense of wonder. The world was truly a magical place. Looking out the window, the traveler felt a sense of peace and connection. The world seemed smaller, more intimate from this height. Borders disappeared. Differences faded away. All that remained was the beauty of the planet, shared by everyone. It was an experience that changed the traveler, a reminder of the vastness of the world and the smallness of self. The announcement came, "Prepare for landing." The words echoed through the cabin, a signal that the journey was almost over. Passengers began to stir, adjusting their seats and fastening their seat belts. The hum of the engine seemed to grow louder, a reminder of the power and precision guiding them safely back to Earth. A twinge of sadness, but also a sense of accomplishment. The traveler gazed out the window, watching the clouds part to reveal the landscape below. Memories of the trip flooded back, each moment a chapter in the story of this adventure. There was a bittersweet feeling, knowing that this incredible journey was coming to an end, but also a deep satisfaction in having experienced it. The journey was nearing its end. The cabin was filled with a quiet anticipation, a collective breath held as the plane began its descent. The flight attendants moved with practiced efficiency, ensuring everything was in place for a safe landing. The passengers, each lost in their own thoughts, shared a silent connection, united by the experience of travel. The plane dipped, turning slowly. The view from the window shifted, the horizon tilting as the aircraft aligned with the runway. The city below came into sharper focus, its streets and buildings forming a familiar pattern. The anticipation grew, a mix of excitement and relief as the ground drew nearer. The ground, once a distant tapestry, grew closer, details sharpening. Familiar landmarks reappeared. The traveler recognized the skyline, the parks, the roads that led home. Each detail brought a sense of comfort, a reminder of the place they were returning to. The journey had been long, but the destination was now within reach. The landing was smooth, a gentle bump as the wheels kissed the runway. The plane slowed, the engine's roar diminishing to a hum. The traveler felt a sense of grounding, a return to the familiar. The journey through the skies had been exhilarating, but there was a unique comfort in being back on solid ground. A cheer went up in the cabin, a collective sigh of relief. The passengers, once strangers, shared a moment of joy and gratitude. The successful landing was a testament to the skill of the pilots and the resilience of the travelers. It was a small celebration, but it marked the end of a significant journey. Back on solid ground, the world felt different. The traveler stepped off the plane, feeling the cool air of the terminal. Each step was a return to reality, but also a continuation of the adventure. The airport buzzed with activity, a crossroads of countless journeys. The traveler felt a renewed sense of purpose, ready to face whatever came next. The traveler had flown, had touched the sky, and nothing would ever be the same. The experience had changed them, adding a new chapter to their life story. The sky, once a distant dream, had become a place of possibility. And as they moved forward, the memories of this journey would always be a source of inspiration and strength. Leaving the airport, the traveler carried a new perspective. The journey had just begun, and with each step away from the terminal, a sense of liberation washed over them. The airport, once a place of anxiety and uncertainty, had transformed into a gateway of endless opportunities. The traveler felt a mix of emotions, excitement, curiosity, and a hint of nostalgia for the familiar. But the thrill of the unknown was far more compelling. The world seemed bigger, full of possibilities. Every horizon held a promise, every cityscape a new adventure. The vastness of the landscape from above was a reminder of how much there was to explore. The traveler felt a deep connection to the world, a sense of belonging to something much larger than themselves. The realization that there were countless stories waiting to be discovered filled them with a profound sense of purpose. Fear had been conquered, replaced by exhilaration. The traveler's heart raced with the thrill of new experiences. Each smile, each triumphant gesture was a testament to their courage. Looking out of the airplane window, the world below seemed like a canvas, waiting to be painted with their adventures. The excitement was palpable, a tangible energy that fueled their spirit. The sky wasn't just a blue expanse anymore. It was a highway, an invitation. Each contrail left behind by an airplane was a path to a new destination, a new story. The traveler marveled at the beauty of the sky, now seen through the eyes of someone who had tasted the freedom of flight. It was a realm of endless possibilities, a place where dreams took flight. The traveler looked up at the contrails of other planes, imagining the journeys they held. Each line in the sky was a story, a journey of someone like them seeking new horizons. The traveler felt a kinship with those unseen fellow travelers, a shared sense of adventure and discovery. The sky was a tapestry of dreams, each contrail a thread woven into the fabric of their own journey. The first flight was a memory to cherish, a story to tell. The traveler documented every moment, capturing the essence of their experience in words and pictures. Each page of the journal, each photograph, was a testament to their journey. It was a story of courage, of stepping out of their comfort zone and embracing the unknown. These memories would be a source of inspiration, a reminder of the boundless possibilities that lay ahead. But it was also a beginning. The traveler knew that this was just the start of many more adventures to come. Each departure board, each gate, was a portal to a new world. The anticipation of the next journey was exhilarating. The traveler felt a sense of readiness, a confidence that came from knowing they had taken the first step. The world was vast and they were eager to explore every corner of it. The traveler's spirit had tasted the freedom of flight, and it yearned for more. The world awaited. Each hilltop, each distant mountain was a new challenge, a new adventure. The traveler felt a deep sense of wanderlust, a desire to see and experience everything the world had to offer. The path ahead was long, but it was filled with promise. The traveler was ready to embrace it all, with open arms and an open heart. And the traveler, with newfound confidence, was ready to explore it, one adventure at a time. Each step was a testament to their courage, each journey a new chapter in their story. The traveler walked with a sense of purpose, knowing that the world was theirs to explore. The adventures that lay ahead were endless, and the traveler was ready to embrace them all, one step at a time.